Hi, I'm back. Um, I've tried making this video quite a few times. It seems like it would be an easy video to make, but well, the first few times I didn't know what to say, and the previous time I was recording it on the wrong profile on OBS, meaning that the video was recorded in 1080p instead of 4K. But anyway, now it should be looking nice and crispy. I also fixed the microphone, so it's kind of like should be a perfect kind of volume. Anyway, I'm back. I am so excited to be back, and I did just make a 21-minute video talking about everything, so I'm going to do my best here to kind of touch on everything I need to touch on. So, to start off with, I am back streaming. I'm going to also be doing content creation on the side, on YouTube and on socials. So, it's going to be a lot of Twitch, and Twitch is going to be the main focus, but I'm going to be also doing other kind of content creation. So I've been gone for a long time. The last time I uploaded a YouTube video, I believe, was September 18th, 2022. That's 3 years and 4 months ago. That is such a long time. I just turned 19. I'm now 22 and a half. So, of course, a lot happened during that time. I went to I switched from the School of Business at my college to the School of Digital Media and Design. It was more of an art kind of thing. I did filmmaking. I did coding for video games. I did some animation stuff. I did some graphic design. I did all sorts, like a variety of things that you'd need to know if you wanted to be like kind of a artist, movie maker, something like that. So I did graduate. I graduated May of last year. So I've got the degree, I've got a Bachelor of Arts. And in that time, I went to South Korea, summer of 2024, for a month for a study abroad. It was incredible. I mean, I actually didn't dorm at college. I stayed at home and I commuted on the train to the city that I took my classes at. And I never really lived away from home because of that. So when I went to South Korea for a month for that study abroad, it was a crazy experience. It was, language barrier, 14-hour time zone difference as well. So if you were up at 3 p.m., for example, 3 p.m., middle of the day, want to text my mum, oh my goodness, it's like 3 a.m. for her, or it's like 1 or 5 a.m. I can't do the maths right now, but it wouldn't have been 3 p.m. It would have been completely during the night. So it was an adjustment. I learned so much. They gave us kind of free reign. It was with a class, but they gave us free reign to go and explore. They give us the weekends off. Even on the weekdays, we'd go out for the day. We'd go to like a museum, or we'd go to like some cool like mall there, and then they just kind of release us and let us kind of explore on our own, which was really, really cool. So I also started a full-time job. For like when I used to stream, I did a part-time job and then streamed. I did school. Now I did full-time school and then full-time job. It was a 40-hour-a-week job. So I did a lot of work and I graduated, and that means that now I do have my own apartment. So I don't know if you guys can notice, but we've got a new setup here. This is a new place, and you guys will recognize some stuff. So, of course, the legendary ABZ emote painting that my mum made for me on my 18th birthday. It's iconic, of course. I think I don't need to give this much of an introduction. You guys kind of know what the significance of this is to this channel, and to kind of us, and maybe more that. Maybe more that. You guys know the significance of that. And at least for us. And yeah, if you guys know me, I'm a Man City fan as well, but I won't bore you with that, at least right now. Yeah, so it's a new place. I do have my own apartment now, which is really cool. I also, huge upgrade to the setup. I don't know if you guys can notice that. I don't know if I put all this work in for nothing, and if the audio should sound better. The camera should look better. The lighting should be better. I now have a RTX 4090 PC as well. I have a new Stream Deck. I have a new capture card. I have a complete... It's not like I've just... Alright, let's get back to streaming. I have completely overhauled the setup. I've overhauled all the equipment. I should have no frame drops. I am going to be streaming on multiple different quality settings. It's not just going to be like, oh, you got to tune in at 4K. Like, no, it's going to be like very, very accessible. I'm making the stream as accessible as I can to as many people as possible. If you're out, maybe at the supermarket and you want to have the stream on in the background, great. You should be able to easily watch that. I'm not going to make it super difficult to watch. That's kind of a goal of mine. So I do have some notes here. I'm doing this unscripted. I did a TED talk as well. That's one thing I have done in the meantime. And you're told you got to make a script and you have to submit the script to them, memorize it, and then do it on stage. I did memorize most of the script, but literally like a day before, I was like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna memorize. I'm not gonna do the memorized script. I'm gonna improvise because that's very much a me thing to do. So I did. I just prefer improvising. I prefer just talking to you. And that's also why I'm not editing the video. I did learn how to edit at college. I learned how to edit films and videos, so I will be incorporating that into my content. But just, for this video and for other ones that are more like just kind of, I want to be authentic, I don't need to edit this video, right? I don't think it would have added anything to the video. If anything, it would have taken away from it. Yeah, so I graduated, and why am I back? I missed creating. I missed streaming. I missed talking to you guys. I missed hanging out. I missed having this amazing creative outlet. I've also changed a lot creatively in the last few years. I'm still the same exact person. I mean, if you remember back to when I used to stream, I'm still the same person as I was then. But creatively, I'm so into movies now. Like, I now have a yearly movie ranking. Like, the rule is I have to watch it in the movie theater, and it has to come out that year. And last year, I ranked 57 movies. So I saw all of them in the movie theater last year. They all came out last year, and I have 57 ranked. And it's really fun for me. I love doing that. And I want to incorporate that into the stream. So you guys will definitely hear more about my opinions on new movies that are out, new music that's coming out, and especially new games that are coming out. And not only am I going to be talking about them, I'll be playing them as well. So that will be a big part of the content. I'll be doing other segments as well on the stream, which are going to have to do with, like movies and other things that I have planned. But the centerpiece will be gaming, right? Like, that was what we did before. We played video games, and that's what I'm going to do now. Am I going to be doing the same thing I used to do? No. No. I mean, it's been 3.5 years. I'm like I said, I'm a different person creatively now. I have so many different kind of passions. Now, what I will say is I'm still extremely passionate about Naughty Dog as a developer, okay? I'm extremely passionate about Last of Us. That has not changed, okay? If any new game comes out, if any news comes out, like, I'll be there, okay? I will be there. Don't worry. That's not going to change. I'm not coming back just completely, like, I don't care about that. No, like, there is a reason why the massive poster in my setup is Last of Us, right? Like, I love the franchise. I love Naughty Dog, but I am excited to start something different and to incorporate more of my creative, passions into my content creation. And like I said, I'm going to use YouTube videos. I'm going to use streams on Twitch, and also social content to kind of show that. Yeah, so we will be playing new games. That will be a thing we're doing for sure. And you guys will definitely have a say. I've made some decisions. There's some things set in stone, but there's also things that aren't set in stone. And you guys will have, kind of some say in what we do. But I will explain more when we actually stream, which is going to be Thursday, the 22nd of January. And then the 24th of January, Saturday, it's all this week, I'm going to be streaming again. So Thursday is going to be more of like a daytime, like noon Eastern time, kind of. And then Saturday is going to be more of an evening kind of stream. So 5 p.m. Eastern, you can think more around that time, kind of into the later evening. So I'm very excited for that. Do I have a schedule that's completely set in stone? No. Am I going to release a massive roadmap of everything we're going to do for the next month? No. Will I in the future? Maybe in 2 months there will be a opportunity where I'll release a roadmap with all these things I have planned. Maybe, but the main thing I want to say here is that this is a very slow kind of restart. Okay, this is not a out the gate, boom, 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 boom. We've got all this new stuff. This is very much a I'm back, and I really am back, and I want this to be a sustainable, gradual, the return. the stream now compared to the stream 3 months from now is not going to be the same thing, okay? The stream 3 months from now to 6 months from now gonna be different, right? There'll be a lot of similarities, but I'm gonna be constantly looking at it. I'm gonna be spending so much time trying to give you guys the best experience to make our community as, you know, awesome as possible, like to give you guys as much as I can, to express as much of my creativity as I can, and I'm really excited to do that. It does mean, you know, the beginning it's not going to be out the gate crazy. What I can guarantee you is that from day one on my first stream this Thursday, there's a garbage truck. Actually, it's a snowplow. It's been snowing outside all day, so there's a massive snow truck. But what I will say is from my first stream on Thursday, you know, for all these streams, even if it's a kind of slow, gradual start, I'm going to be here hanging out with you guys, and I'm really excited for that. That's something I can guarantee. That is always going to be there. We will be playing new games, we'll be talking about new stuff that's happening, and we'll be hanging out. It's going to be really, really fun. Let me see if there's anything else that I've missed. We're going to start with 2 days a week. Can that adjust in the future? Absolutely. And YouTube's just going to exist alongside Twitch. I'm going to be making, you know, fully be making YouTube videos. I'll be streaming. I'm going to be doing all of that. It's going to be a very different kind of, like, you know, expression of my, like, content creation than it was before. Before, it literally was just like one specific thing, and I didn't really have these other skills that I could pull out that I could apply to streaming. Now I have more options and more things I'm interested in, to be honest. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, Discord is the same as before. ABZ's Kingdom, you guys will see it. I will be on there, and I'll be making announcements. I'll be updating you guys with things, and this will actually cater perfectly for Discord, because now on stream I'm going to be talking a lot more about movies, and maybe even on YouTube uploading content like that, and on shorts and news about things and music, and I have places in the Discord where we can then talk about that further after I, you know, made content about it. So I think that's going to work out perfectly, and I'm just excited to hear from you guys, to see what's going on. At the end of the day, you know, I'm the streamer, but you guys are the stream, okay? That's what I believe. I think that I could do as much as I want right now before stream to prepare, but the main thing that I'm waiting for and excited for is you guys. I can't wait to, you know, say hi to you guys again, to hang out. It's gonna be really, really good time. And, you know, that's pretty much it for the video. This is a lot shorter actually than the first one I made. I think this is more of like an acceptable length. The last one was well over 20 minutes. And yeah, I think this is a bit more concise. I hope I didn't miss anything big. Maybe I missed a very important, like, thing that I should definitely be talking about once I'm back. But I can't wait to start streaming again. This is going to be so much fun. We're going to have so much, like, make so many good new memories, and I'm here to stay. That's the main thing. I can't wait to see you guys again. It's going to be so much fun, but it will be a slow start. I'm going to be starting streaming on Thursday. We're going to be doing Twitch. I'm going to be uploading content on YouTube. I'm going to be doing social content. And I'm just excited to see you guys there. You know, we're going to start with streaming 2 days a week, and I'm going to be adding more and more things, and you guys will, you know, hopefully be along for the ride, and I can't wait for it. So I'm excited to see you guys on Thursday, and that's pretty much it for today. So I will see you there. Bye-bye.